Hello everybody and welcome to North taking on c0ntact. Apologies for getting in a little bit late, but we're already live with the pistol round here as c0ntact take out a man advantage.
He's the man who's gone for the kit as well, so not having Kevlar, if he gets dinked up, it could be a big issue. Hits the first shot on towards Otto, but they just swing together then. And sure, of course, though, the kit being dropped in towards default means that it certainly can be retrieved. That was a quick shot from AZ, actually crossing over short. Rips off the head. A ship spots the second player on the bomb site. AZ is looking crisp right now. Will he expect that final player to be up in the apartments as he moves forward? We'll have to help a Gade who actually finishes him off. There we go.
Better because you will have the pistols to play with the crossfire on mid. Gade's late swinging, and Letney gets himself a double.
Fantastic to come out with 2 kills from that. Yeah, it really looked like he was going to be caught in the crossfire, but ends up coming out on top of it. Damage.
The swing. Asian B is blind, but trades from Kier. B times 1. Actually, MSL on the double, and he can do it on an op, and man, oh man, he can do it on a deagle.
It's returned on by the Mac-10. Fortunately, that wasn't a rifle. But again, not expecting MSL to be behind Banana so quickly. Otto goes down with no chance to fight into it. And now Ship's left on 12 health all alone. And as soon as his peak comes in, he's out in the open. There's no way he manages to get both of these. Yeah, doesn't even get the first one for himself.
Approaching this round much differently to previously, but an isolated 1 versus 1 on long. As Emmy takes the duel, Esperanto's flash helped him to take down MSL. And now there's just 2 players defending A. That none.
Despite 1 from
the 4 spies, and eventually it isn't going to work, but it might not be this time. The flash over by Kirby, and he swings on the back of it. Emmy
actually just going to commit straight into Vino off the back of this. There is a smoke down, making it a lot harder for them to push together, and also to be able to find trades if the kills come in favor of North. Kirby gets himself his 2nd of the round, done quite a lot of damage. Spamming as well. MSL is just sprinting straight down mid. They have a follow up there with Gade, who may not be expected in the underpass, considering MSL goes down and he doesn't show himself at all. And I mean, well, considering MSL was found, perfect timing. MP9 is probably not ideal for the fight, but he gets one and is like, okay, yeah, I best give up on that one. Done some good damage as well towards Otto. Yeah, and they're just trapped in on Banana. There's really not much that they can do. Unless they win fights.
That's all they could do, is taking fights, and Letney winning 1. Their options are pretty much go. But at AZ, hugging close to the smoke. He still spots them from up above as the CT smoke is a little bit deeper than what you normally see. That's a great kill and would open up A if there was more than 10 seconds on the clock. Is this going to be it, Dean? Is this going to be 2 rounds in a row connected? Asian B, he's taken down. The quick trade down. They weren't able to delay them at all. And as you see, without X-Ray, it's quite a difficult position to guess where they're coming from. As North now in a 3 versus 4. Slowly rocking forward, looking for frags. They grab 1. That might open it up to come in for the retake. I think it does.
Yeah, most likely. MSL tries to pounce there from short, but immediately gets dropped. And now working back in is going to be a little bit harder for them. The first player coming out through the apartment's actually through the edge of the box. Does spot Esperanto. We've gotten our observer back after having auto-director for a while, which is broken by X-Ray for the moment. So we're seeing exactly what the players are, and you can see c0ntact are making this one work. Good damage being done by AZ onto Emmy there. Finds that first kill, actually does walk in and clean it up. Yeah, the amount of damage he was able to do on that cross made it that bit easier for him. Plenty of time for the defuse. It gets towards Arch, is watching the cross. You see MSL actually peek off at the c0ntact as the flash comes in from Kirby. It was absolutely perfect. Able to find that opening headshot, easily fade away. Comes back in as he's helped out by Asian B as well. And MSL just keeps fragging. This man's a madman today.
He's been popping off. The Tech 9 auto swing. They did that to themselves. I mean, Desart.
Yeah, that T-Tour spam though, that was great.
That was fantastic. And the pistol's going to spot out this SMG first. There's the headshot. Lucky it wasn't Esperanto, who quick run boost across. Esperanto, hello, he's already there. Swings through, gets the trade, and a bomb plant.
Actually taps away 1. Yeah, leaves it all on Gade, who's gotten himself the first, but he's... Oh, I believe he spotted the shoulder. No, maybe not. Has it been called over? With the bomb now being tapped, the flash being popped. That one does bait him in. He presumed he was sticking at the flash going down to try and blind them if he was rushing in, so he does commit to it.
Good luck. Flash goes through. Gade swinging, but he's missing every shot. And Chips, who was still around the corner, swung through to take the frag. Asian B, only good for 1. And the A side has fallen. Otto, he's pretty much confirmed apartments.
That flash actually giving them info by forcing them to shoot off the leg is all that's connected though by MSL. Gate up close on the 5-7, given a bit of an easier time against...
Has been fairly underwhelming. We've actually got 2 of the lower performing teams, shall we say, at the moment between these 2.
Yeah, they've both been struggling. The last like 5 results for these teams, I believe, have been. We'll get a couple of kills there for the remaining players, but smoked off at the moment. The boost coming in means it's easy for them to spam back and take occasion B. And voice crack in the chat, I love it.
Yeah,
I had a voice
thanks,
crack last
guys.
map and no one pointed it out.
Appreciate that. Stop, slows him down for a second. No, it doesn't. He's got a gap in it. Luckily, though, he's taken down after just one. Good reactions by Contact as they move forward, though. That's cost them a little bit of time. Who's waiting, or sorry, down below, who's waiting to rain down fire on ships, catches a headshot as well, but MSL needs to close this out, doesn't see the player up top, and they both jump on top of boxes. What can you do? 5 seconds, 4. I thought he was pulling out a nade. They've just lost.
Now, does do considerable damage to Otto, followed up on by one P250 bullet, but it wasn't enough, especially as they lined up. I'm actually seeing that this isn't going to bode well for him. He's just doomed once that smoke fades away, and that is exactly what happened. It was actually Otto who got the kill. I figured the right his way into Boiler, and does have Cajun B actually waiting for someone to try and come out mid and see if they could get the backstab, so that eventually gives them 1 kill, but that's it.
Gonna have to make the push now. 25 seconds. Esperanto with the double. The trade back, excuse me. Emmy follows through, and they're going to go straight into CT, knowing Kierby's alone on B. He's tucked up, though. This is a hard position to predict from the solo B player.
Normally he is checked. He's still able to...
Oh, Gate is about to be pushed in the side. Hello, free kill. Ships not able to follow through as MSL makes it back fast, even still, straight through the smoke and towards long, where MSL picks another. Emmy just walking back through the smoke. He's domed to high hell, and Contact, the bomb's dropped. They've got to make it back in. A 2v4. What a pullback this has been, but hold on, Letney heard one still.
Just as Otto, I believe, went... This is going to be quick contact to seize head for Ships trying to play up close. Unfortunately, doesn't work out for him, but the nades immediately following up back for the moment. Letney actually going to be Molotov, having the smoke at least to extinguish it, but obviously that makes it a bit harder for him to help out Otto, who himself can't really help out apparently. Took a while to hit those shots that he needed. Letney actually getting himself a second now from the piss. Spawn one up in the grave as well, still alive, but he is the last man standing. Pinned in, has control of the bomb, but he's going to need to hit some fantastic shots as Cajun peeking in from grave. It's Kirby who's low. And this has opened up everything right now for them to come out through the balcony. We see at least 1 kill for Esperanto. That is the one rifle that they had, to be fair, as well. If he can get the 2nd kill on Gade and retrieve the AK, that would be fantastic. But it's not, but they do need to get rid of Gade to give themselves the ability to do so. And no, he's just tapping away with the Mac 10.
Being done, they look to trade him back. Esperanto
could have a decent opportunity. Yeah, the AK rotating into library nearly managed to get the double kill, lining them up. There is a player to immediately retrieve that weapon, but you're going to need to see success from these A-site defenders themselves. Otto gets one. They still know he's up close, but he is beginning to lose teammates. Burns a little bit in the fire, gets all of them with the D. Contested, and again, it's actually the 4-man stack. This time having the better weapons as well to hold this one down. They're no longer outmatched. Kirby finds one at least as he moves in, but doesn't expect Esperanto to actually come in and reclaim the pick and drop, but instead left in a near impossible clutch situation. Spots that first player in the pit now, his position's known. They'll all just...
Esperanto were very crucial when it came down towards the attacking side. Then Otto obviously stepping it up in the previous round propelled him forward. This is just an eco, and the Glock's getting torn apart. Bit of damage on Esperanto, who goes down. That's at least 1 kill for them. AZ's doing so much work. They're going to try to knife him. He has the reload.
Back into winning ways. And for now, it's only going to be Esperanto around on long as they try to overwhelm him. Actually follows up with a no-scope after also claiming the life occasion B. MSL being sent to the grave. It was cautious that it could have been a flash. And oh, yeah, spots the barrel of AZ. He's going to go down. Kirby going to try and follow up. True Apartments will actually get that return. Okay, that gives them a good chance with them.
Chips now showing himself. There's the peek. Emmy grabs the kill, and they have no idea about Chips.
There's 2 players on default right now. This is a very interesting setup for the CT side. It could be difficult to hold with. Letney is securing at least a couple of kills to keep them in with a fighting chance. And there we go, getting himself another alongside Esperanto fragging as well. It seems like they should have bombed this pistol threat. AZ though finishes off one of the...
Well, even with that, the extra money, and they're going to need it because Esperanto's already been dropped. The flash blinded Emmy. He's then been headbutting.
The smoke stops Letney from seeing anything, so he decides to go through. Nearly caught 3 of them off guard as none of them were looking, but as soon as he started shooting, they swung around. They were ready to react. What the hell? A great flick from Otto, but he didn't see MSL cross over. So he does end up going down despite the damage being done. It is still the man advantage for North as they get that bomb planted. One of the better spots they've been in for sure. They have to pull it back up to 12. And suddenly we can have a game in our hands. The nades over towards Banana are just causing destruction. Gade is gone. The damage
on short, in fact, catching Cajun B completely off guard. Good deep flash. Otto with another. Now has to be worried about the player coming out of apartments as one's found, but AZ traded out immediately.
Esperanto, though. Straight down mid. Yeah, they're not watching this for the moment. Gage swings back just as I say that and decides he does want to have a quick peer around mid and spots out that isolated chips in towards the back of the bomb site. And although he nearly caught one player off guard, he is going to be cleared out by Gade. So the bomb's going to go down. It is a man advantage for North, and Contact again, I believe, have already come to the... Yeah, they will be able to get in around the arch and such in time. Otto actually pushed up in the apartments despite having an op, which is rocking his 5 station. They even showed in the beginning of this round, straight in towards B. That flash was perfect. Asian, I believe, also being blinded, although there was no flash assist, so that must...
But Kirby has just spotted Otto, and he takes the kill. The
able to get the info about what's happening, so it is going to be these two players to hold down on A. Emmy and Letney able to find one each, though. Letney looking for more, does eventually fall, and Emmy on the brink of death will eventually be finished off, but they delayed enough for Esperanto to get into position. He does what he can, but it's also only one. So the bomb will be planted. Ships being the last man standing, already tagged up at a nade earlier on. Doesn't seem like he really wants to attempt the retake. And that's fair. I mean, the economy, again, will allow for one more buy here for Contact, but the AK certainly helps out.
Well, that one definitely hurts. Contact almost had it in the bag on the side hold. Then the 2v2, just the swings from North, one after another. Taking the frags, not able to delay the bomb plant enough. It was just a second between them. And Ships hoping to catch some exits as they leave, but Gade isn't low enough. He taken down. He should survive at sub 10 HP. Oh, not even 19. Fair enough. The Ships is good to carry an AK through to the next, though. And although, yeah, he could have went for a 1v2, the AK is, again, more valuable to save. Plus the fact that they've got a 3-round lead. They don't need to really sweat it and go throwing rifles away in negative equity situations. Just invest your players where you think it's going to be worthwhile. And right now it will be worthwhile, as they don't just invest players to the sights, but in fact weapons as well. Going all the way in. An AWP purchased up for Otto as a FAMAS makes its way into the hands of Emmy. And pretty bad trade for Emmy. But Otto's been making work happen with that AVP. So it makes sense that he's got it to work with.
Yeah, I mean, there's 3 tries here, of course, for Contact to close this out. But as you said, losing this one would give the opportunity then for North to go ahead and bring themselves up to 14 and really only have one more gun round at that point between them and the overtime. So let's see. We're getting into it. Obviously, the op is available for Otto, but not for North. They're just going to be working with the rifles as they've chose to for this entire T side so far, even when it was allowed. The Molotov.
But aggressing forward, the first 2 players are shut down, and this is a hold for Contact that looks unbreakable. As of yet, though, Letney, look at that angle. The timing is so good. CSGO checks top mid, but he actually still wins the fight. A 3v1 retake.
Let's go on for you, Mitch.
A 3v0
one who 3v0, yeah, it was just getting worse and worse for them. But that one's over. Contact are able to close it out 16-12 in the end. They got a little bit shaky over the past few rounds. I think that's a good sign from North, as we said, now moving on to Vertigo, a map that we expect a lot more from them on. But Contact, they're happy that they were able to pick up this first one at least. Going on to Nuke then as the decider, if we do see it, which I think is fairly likely, I think that's one that really could go in towards this side. Ali here, that flash was perfect. All of the players who were there being blinded. Kirby backed off a little bit, so I think he was able to avoid it, but by the time he popped back out, already having lost multiple teammates, and it is clean.
Oh, I hope they don't kill us. That's what I like to see. And immediately here. There we go, Esperanto. He's watching mid and catching himself a frag. Does have to be worried about B, but evidently he's not sweating it. ESL, Gade in with their own kills, but Ships is holding his own and holding the air bomb site on his own as a 1v3 comes in.
Obviously going to be limited a little bit in terms of utility. Let's see what they can find here with the investment that they do have in. So far the answer is not very much, and yeah. It does keep the T's in a position where they have to play a little bit more passive.
Oh, the Molly.
Molly again. Good work by MSL to even get one there, if I'm being honest. Flash came over, definitely made it harder for Emmy, but the rest of his teammates not being blinded, sitting back and still finding frags. Eventually one from KGB, but they don't expect Letney. But the flash was perfect, apparently. Completely blinded. Esperanto again pulling one back, so North are still working.
It should almost be a signal to stay back, but instead they go forward. Letney dodges the flash, but he's down. Oh no, this round has fallen apart, Dean, as expected. Or as anticipated they might do. They caught them off guard with the aggression. Emmy lucky to pull that back, but still open on mid.
I was a bit worried there for Ships, the initial being low. There's still a chance here. If Occasionally gets this first kill.
Some people were...
Kirby.
It was unfortunate for him, the nade on occasion B as well. Being torn apart. This A push, though, maybe it works.
Be able to jump back up and potentially deny that bomb plant. Nice shot by AZ. Didn't catch it myself, but it must have been holding the headshot angle up towards the boost spot, and he will find Ships Letney to get on towards that bomb, but instead put down towards the alley. And as we can see, neither of the players being there right now. Gade on the ramp, one in towards sandbags, which he does now know, but he still can't really do much about this. There's a lot more here on the CT side to make this still a good position for them. And there you go. Otto's able to find the opening kill, follows up with a headshot on Gade. Tried to elevate himself up onto the headshot angle on top of the sandbags, but it doesn't matter. Otto is still accurate enough to get himself that kill. They will. Okay, they're going to go for it. I was going to say most likely with a flash, but they hear it being thrown over by Kirby maybe, because they decide to push in instead, and Kirby with his back to it had no idea. Letney swings in and is able to trade out on the occasion B as well after he does lose one teammate. So it's all on MSL, a 1-on-4.
Not the most likely of situations for MSL. Unfortunately, the
previous round, this time more so just holding around the bomb site itself, letting that push come up through the ramp, and Otto not going to be missing with the AWP this time. Does take down AZ, follows up with a second. Coming in through the smoke, you'll only see one there from MSL. He actually follows up with a second on towards Ships eventually, but a little bit of damage at least on Otto does keep them in a decent spot. And okay, Otto being finished off alongside the headshot from Cage, and it's all on Esperanto, but he gets both of them.
For them this time. We're going to see a rush through the smoke by MSL. He got blinded, thought he was maybe up. Letney's going to look to take him, and he actually catches Cation B instead.
Yeah, my dog is on a mad one right now, hoping you can't hear that, but North, they need to go on a mad one if they want to recover this round. There's one from Kirby, AZ also contributing. If Kirby had been able to double down there, giving them that control around the side, maybe giving them some room to even get that bomb down. Instead, AZ's alone. He's already gotten two. Has been dinked up, but it's not going to have some impact. I mean, they have 3 players around A right now, which is looking to be the position that North will focus toward.
You got the 1-for-1 trades to begin at North. Have the bomb, and with them smoked off, the only option for Letney to deny it was to go up on top, but I think he was spotted for tapping, no frag, and pushed out of position. Otto actually manages to land it. Letney on the wide swing, tried to create a little bit of space for his teammate.
And especially, I think that's going to limit them. Although the players who are boosted up might still have vision. Yeah, they'll notice at least 2 players boosting them, so that's an easy cleanup, then just spamming through the smoke. And Esperanto's all alone. If you can get 1 or 2 with the P250, it's worthwhile since they have no investment here, but even then, that's not too likely, even being spammed down. Oh, nearly
was ready for it. It looks like there might be another on the way. As AZ's still playing anti-flash, waiting for it. They're going over. Here's the swing. AZ falls. Good opening pick by Otto. Kirby tries to walk around. His shadow spotted, but Gade is up behind them, and he's tearing them apart. A 3K, and the bomb site is theirs.
Even trades out to the up so he can be a little bit more valuable. With low health, he may not be able to get that bomb down. Esperanto pushes in, losing his teammate in the meantime. It comes down to the 1-on-1. He obviously knows where Cation B is. Had a little bit of a chance there to pounce.
It's workable. This time, another reaction by Contact. Nades towards lower in the rush with the pistols. They've got 2. Good damage already done. The AK of Emmy. Oh, what is happening? They've got a crossfire. And another on the rotate. This is a disaster.
Caught in the smoke. He got caught in the smoke as well. That was so unfortunate. The bomb smoked off this backstab that's about to come in. Likely just going to be the deagle kill. No, might actually be the backstab. There we go. It's not something that Contact are going to be unfamiliar with. It as being the main play from them for sure. Emmy able to get himself one, but he of course knows that there is going to be someone eventually coming around through the alley. MSL will not allow it to actually be allowed to follow it up, and now it's all on Gade. At least in this position, because Kirby was off lurking in mid, and he's not going to be allowed to do anything. And yeah, faking it out. That is perfect. Baiting in the nades. Now they do give themselves the chance to plant. Gade actually going to be able to find one, I believe, on the flank even in, and it doesn't blind Ships. Doesn't really seem to matter though. MSL hits a really quick headshot despite being low. AZ sees 2 of them on ramp as he's tapping away, and they're looking to just stick the bomb now. MSL though is low, so 1 to his body being could have actually been enough to get him. Idea that it is going to be this B-his setup. Now though, they do have a 3rd player, I believe, already rotating in. Trying to peek above the wooden plank though is not going to work out for Gade. He goes down. AZ does instantly pull one back, still playing around that bomb site and eventually falling as he swings back in. And spots at least 3 players, I believe, so we should see the CTs now setting themselves up, but the trades back and forth. The issue is that Ships doesn't have Kevlar, and Otto is already 20 health, and he's now being finished off. So Ships' aim punch could be an issue, and if he can't fire off any shots...
Come out, especially if Contact aren't so comfortable coming into the attack. Let's see what they go for. That position by Emmy is huge with the deagle. They haven't spotted him and Gate goes down. Now he can move up that
Position to be in. The boost again coming in. Actually going to peak high and low. Going to ensure that they can at least find the trade, and that's not even going to be needed. Otto hits the headshot.
These are getting scary. I mean, oh, well, with Emmy gone,
That's the bomb.
both players are low HP. They have the bomb. This round have had success. That's the end of story. One more kill would be fantastic for them. And very
It is a bit of proactivity here, I suppose, being taken. Oh, actually, a gap in the smoke for AZ to work with. Follows up on the second. Emmy in that close corner, I don't think was actually expecting them. c0ntact are feeling a little bit pressure to make the plays happen. And you see Esperanto getting ready to peek into mid. It was actually c0nB in the end who came in his direction, being flashed in for the peek.
Worked out so well, though. AZ up above. He's given away his position, but Chips just didn't realize. Oh, no, he's even when... I can't get access to the site just yet. Slowly edging forward. That nade's going to be huge from MSL. Otto almost taken down. The up shot from afar to shut one. Kirby could be in danger, but nades keep on coming in through the window this time from AZ. The Ships picks one. They get a little bit aggressive. Kirby wants the head peek angle. Definitely the better call. Just one at a time here. Shut down. 2 kills. Already decent. A third. Esperanto. Hello. He sees another in the word CT in the spray.
Intended to be found through a set of Eagle in time. MSL looking being spotted. MSL was very open. Gets the info for Kirby to peek out. But not expecting a second to be up close below him. So Ships does at least return one, but they're just relentless with the aggression right now. c0nB follows it up again. MSL still holding the ramp. Eventually falls, but it's given...
Like you, he just knows what's going on. Esperanto.
Obviously, it was down to them, down to Emmy really going huge with the pistol, and then the retrieved rifle. Nice kill though by AZ. Kirby's going to be pushing up close in the smoke. This is a bit dangerous. Letney is in the smoke with him. He has no idea. That was an easy kill.
Likes to push Letney out into the open. Unscopes. MSL's teammate dies because of it. And a 1v2. The bomb. Oh, that smoke doesn't cover it. They're out in the open. The spray is good. Esperanto takes it. 11.
I think Esperanto heard that B aggression.
Pop over. Doesn't catch MSL, but he swings out wide, and that catches him off. Kirby with one, but deleted immediately afterwards. And a 4.
Yeah, we finally found the answer. It is to be.
Goddamn.
Oh. There we go. A bit of success actually towards that B bomb site, and there could
be a bomb site where c0ntact have favored so far. The pick onto AZ they have to be worried about, and they're checking it. MSL and Gate almost both dying, and Emmy's there to finish them off. Well handled by c0ntact, but they haven't spotted Kirby up above, so they do still lose one player. And they're off.
For quick mid, both teams. c0ntact, what the hell? Completely caught on the molly. That is such a difficult start. MSL was tagged and Ships is creeped down the B just as Gate turns around. And Molly going to be going in deep to cut off the...
Again, their money is going to be hurting, and c0ntact will be on match and series point. Let me... Hello! He just lets Kirby walk all over him. Literally. But then he turns around and smashes him out. Somehow he got the kill onto MSL before
players around the bomb site. This is definitely where the commitment's coming in. As you can see, they both moved forward from the alley. Emmy will get the trade, but not before himself being tagged down relatively low. The Molotov then dropped, and now it's a one-on-one. Otto knows this final player is on the bomb site. Does he know the damage is being done?
As the tease do, 4, 5 players. They're all here. 15 seconds. They have to get a bomb plant in. Going for it. c0ntact. There we go. But the spam, the player planning is so low, and it's already won. North have taken the round. There's no time for them to get the kills.
Certainly helping them out. The smoke as well to give them the room to start moving forward as MSL finds that opening. Esperanto, the only one to actually find a trade so far for the D side, and he is the last man standing, and we've seen a big clutch from him.
Should they lose this one? The bonus doesn't remain the same, and a nice opening by Kirby. No trade back from Emmy. Late going around the corner, and they forgot all about Kirby.
AZ may try and pop up then as soon as his teammate finds c0ntact.
If danger, the molly goes too deep. Already one up close, but he gets it on the quick scope, and another to Emmy. That's shut down any hopes of mid-aggression, and MSL just keeps on giving. Good luck, c0ntact.
Still quite a few nades as well. Molotovs, smokes, flashes, and such for them to use to hold the players off, and that was if they don't just go ahead and straight up win the aim duels, which is exactly how it ends up just panning out. So there it is. We do eventually see the win coming in for North, 16-14. It got very shaky in the middle of that second half for the
players, and Ship's going to try to bait them in. 3 actually, in fact, and they've been torn apart. Ships taking Kirby. Letney was tucked in the corner, ready to
kill quickly. Then you'd imagine the other 2 players fully focused in. No damage as of yet being connected. Not sure if there could be someone over towards the ramp room either. So he's been a little bit more cautious of lobby, and When he finally gets one, as I said, the other two players.
8th hour of the broadcast, so things do start to descend towards madness by the time we reach 9.
The contact, and for now, Esperanto just trying to play to drop that smoke once he gets contact. Got a bit unfortunate with the timing that MSL had actually crossed to the close wall, so by the time he does actually spot one out, but yeah, there's a lot of room for North to move with. They've also got one player trapped in towards the spawn, completely blind. Otto had no idea. It took AZ a while to eventually capitalize on it, and so far that's actually...
Ships, he spurred the bomb planting. The spray was good to MSL for some damage, but it is still a tricky enough retake to get in for. With Kirby tucked in the window, MSL can... Oh, he's going to be caught up on top. They've seen him already. He's lit and he's dead. Now Kirby, once he's spotted, he's dead immediately as well. Ship swung.
They already have Esperanto in position, so don't mind what I'm saying. That's the bomb, though, being dropped. Otto was able to take down the op of MSL, who for some reason had the bomb in his possession. Normally, you don't want that.
This Gade tries to sneak through the smoke. The flash in play. Hello, Otto. Looks towards spawn for Letney, but not able to land the headshot. A player walking out and below him and behind him, absolutely everywhere. Unfortunately, couldn't see Letney because of all those angles. Kirby in a 1v4, 30 seconds remaining, and no bomb, and no head anymore.
Secret again. That's a position, obviously, where those pistols can fight up close, but Esperanto, the flank is perfectly timed. You heard lots of footsteps knowing that, okay, that should be all 5 of them by this point crossed. Secret actually beginning to move back outside, where again, it's going to be Esperanto to find them, only adding one more to his total tally for the round, though, before eventually going down. And that's an M4. I mean, this is dangerous. Letney's out in the open taking the fight. Just about lives on 13 health.
Oh, no. The smoke in play. They don't really have any other option than to go towards the ramp as Cajun B gets caught off, sticking around Squeaky Door. But they've actually pulled the player off of ramp over towards Heaven. Now they're down, and Ships is the only one here to defend. Caught in the back by MSL from ramp, and that's going to be the plant. The drop not working out for round Gate. Ready for it, but not ready for the headshot that came through immediately afterwards. But with a player above on Silo and MSL on the boxes, there was no way Letney could have been ready for it. The trade, good for the T side, but Ships quick to pull one. A player close. They're going to molly left side to stop the swing across, and nicely handled. Oh, here we go. Ships sticking around, though, even after finding 1-2, and eventually goes down. Not really a worthwhile trade, all in all.
Another opening, but overall, that push that they had planned has been severely...
For the AWP, which could have been a big game changer for North, although it hasn't played nearly as big of a role as we thought, maybe as much as maybe we could have. And just a fast play out main is what's going to come through. The spray from up above. Emmy's good for one. They hadn't spotted AZ on the site. Not a player you want to leave unchecked, as he's already got himself a double. But as he's on 25 health...
Ooh. Nearly. Quick A split, and indeed, yeah, actually beginning to come out of foot already. Kirby gets 2. That's the openings that they need. There's still one man alive around the vents, which they didn't know. Emmy pulls back a double as well. AZ fights back in from outside, so they do have the man advantage again. And as I say that, it's actually all left on Ships now, caught off guard by... They can recover back up to even 5 or 6 rounds here on the T side. It is still achievable. Unfortunately, not having a great start. Otto actually finds the open, and MSL will at least try it back with his AWP.
Still 2 players on the A bomb side to contend with. They pick up one. Letney, they know he plays this side, and as he's already found a kill, they were sure to check him. Ships takes a little bit of backup. Actually, Otto. They've got both ops on ramp.
Yeah, and with the A-rush coming in, it was Emmy and Esperanto entrusted with holding it. Esperanto came through that main smoke, I believe.
Then an opera have utility to play around. Ships needed it. Otto playing... Oh, Ships is playing outside now. Excuse me. Otto is playing it. That barrel just spotted. That's a free kill. Big mistake.
I don't think it's going to cost North in the round. But he will now hear the Molotov being thrown in, and obviously Esperanto getting contact goes down. And now Emmy's alone. There's a player waiting in Heaven for him as well, which he may not be aware of, although AZ isn't really watching it. He's actually going to flash out, making sure there was no one hiding. Bombs through and does at least a small bit of damage. And I mean, with a few players being tagged up here, I was going to say it is a decent start for contact, especially with the time beginning to run down, but MSL immediately taking a headshot on the up and does manage to actually pull the man advantage in favor of North, and now they're setting themselves up for the ace. Look at this, Ships. He could have a chance to hold this one. Just not expecting the second. He will go down, focused in towards Heaven. Letney only able to find the dink as he also falls, and That leaves Emmy and Esperanto with the MP9s now to try and save the day. They're both around this A side of the map. At least Esperanto was in the vent. He was trying to make his way up.
At half, man, they just got deep fried in a toaster. Rushing on out, Letney, he's tapping away. And eventually they find the kills, but it took a little bit. AZ's in position now. He's tapping away at heads as well, but not able to get the kills. Just the double. Does it pull it back enough? Kirby and MSL say yes. Towards outside at the start of the round. Shut them down just in case they are moving in. MSL barely makes it around the corner. Glock out, though. It's an easy trade to come through. Luckily from above, Gade was there. The Guardian Angel. The Gadian coming up the ramp. He's gonna get
there
away.
We go. Good. But obviously North, they don't want to let any round slip anytime soon. It's already been 7 in a row, and they want to add more to that. Kirby does find the opening towards outside, catching Esperanto. Emmy's about to follow up through the smoke with the bomb. What the hell?
You can pretty much count this round as gone. MSL with 1, and letting it be ideal. Almost there with the 1.
But is serious. North right now have got themselves a pretty solid lead, and it's likely to be extended to 11-8 before again the guns are available. But there's 1 kill. Emmy actually over towards ramp, able to find the frag. It does give them an AK as well to work with. Not going to be successful in the hands of Emmy, but it has been retrieved yet again. And the deagle there from Otto, true door, absolutely destroys Kirby. Letney tries to drop down and follow up on Gade. Try and win this out if he wants to make his way down ramp, and it's not going to be allowed. It's all on Gade. No idea that this is happening. I mean, they should know they had no one watching for it, of course, so they should be somewhat cautious, and I believe Ships was
huge work, and now in the 5v4. They managed to take Kirby down in the end, going up on top at team. Otto holding that. Unfortunately, the gap has cost him his life. As AZ sees him and takes him out, the molly had kept the rest of the team back. Nice angle above for Gade, and they're just walking one at a time in. Eventually, Esperanto can trade, but he's got to win the round 1v3 and can't get it done. That was messy from contact. A miss smoke.
also lacking helmets onto at least one player. It is Letney.
Marcel's in trouble. Missing that second shot right between Letney's legs. The helmet didn't matter. Look to stop the plant. The spam is good and eventually catches Letney.
Men standing now and hold this after flank, but the Molotov going in to force Ships out into the open. If he could have survived a little bit longer, that flank of Esperanto perhaps could have pounced, but it still has the chance to do so. The issue is he is all alone. Gets the first, and unfortunately not able to follow up on that second. He had the chance maybe for the one-on-one again, just couldn't quite react in time. Occasion B was ready to follow up with the trade.
Top of red almost. Just one jump away. Here's a player to the side. Otto didn't spot him either. They have no idea about this, but with the smoke phase, he has to jump and take that shot. A second kill as well. And not worried about his back either, because his teammates are watching. A good nade to Letney, and although he goes down, he's already done his job.
Yeah, plenty. And bomb actually coming around the corner on the back of Ships and will be able to give a bit of extra speed. Yeah.
He's done. As soon as that door opens, he knew that if he took contact, it was that earlier, not doing a lot of damage. Contact had been avoiding it. But Kirby again aggressive. Flash goes around. Not actually on the right side of red. But still, it stops his teammates from trading through, I guess. Well, for a moment.
The first point of contact is going to be Gade. He has help coming in pretty quickly from heaven, but he's not able to get one before he actually falls. So now it's going to be Cajun B who furiously fights to try and pull back one kill, but it's not going to be allowed. Instead, AZ up through the vent finds two. The bomb will be planted, so that's a small positive for contact, but not one that they're going to be happy with when they are likely going to be given over 14 to Northern Left.
Two players on B. Having seen the outside smokes earlier, they will have dropped down. I think they've rotated the enemy into the position they want to hit.
Yeah, unfortunately, and it's not going well for them. AZ is just tapping heads from the back of the site, and they still have Cajun B up close who they don't even know about. So this is not going to be easy. There we go. They found one. Cajun is still just looking in towards dark. They actually do clear it. Both players trying to peek in.
They do move forward in towards door, which they do as AZ quickly eliminates Emmy. Swings through for a second, even with his low HP, and Otto quickly reacts on the AWP to take Gade out. They hear the player drop the sight. MSL's in trouble. I don't know how he hits that so quickly, but not able to follow up on sight.
Incredibly difficult, and there it is. North with a great CT side are able to close it out 16 to 9. It was 8 to 2 at